Good day, everybody. Today I'm going to show you how to make the instrument cable. Okay, and it's called balanced one. Okay, we're going to have like three terminals. Okay, we have tip, we have ring, and we have a ground. So simply, this is very simple thing to do. So how are you supposed to start? Simply just open the connector, 1/4 inch. Okay, just put this piece over here. Next, you're supposed to put the thermo insulation. All right, and this is for a moment goes to the side, and we are going to solder these points. Please notice that this piece needs to be open a little bit more. All right, so I open it, and now because it's going to get hot, right, I use vise, and we have to perform the soldering. Okay, so the shorter terminal is connected to the tip. The longer one is connected to the ring. Okay, and this one, the longest one, is my ground. Okay, you're supposed to make sure that your tool is very hot and do the right connections, because you don't want to have any surprises during the show. So next, okay, I always prefer to keep my wires even, so I cut them straight. And next, I'm supposed to just strip these wires. All right, so now we have, where is my shield? Keep in mind that you're supposed to have 3 terminals over here. So one of them is shield. Okay, I call this ground. Okay, this aluminum foil is extra protection from the radio interference or everything any kind of noise which is in the air. Okay, so this is my shield. Okay, next I'm going to strip these wires. As you could see, this is very simple thing to do. This wire is going to connect the mixer and the monitor. So, and this wire is not going to be moved. This wire is going to be always in the same position. That's why I decided to use this kind of cable instead of the one which you constantly disconnect, made from rubber. Okay, something like this. This one would be heavier, more expensive, and sometimes very inconvenient. Okay, so that's why I prefer to use this kind of wire. So now we have to do the soldering. All right. All right. So now, next, you're supposed to connect. Just put this one over here. Be careful when you use the vise. Don't squeeze too much. You don't want to destroy it. Now, I'm going to connect the ground first. Okay, again, make the tool hot first. Especially, if you use transformer one like I use. Okay, looks beautiful. Now we're supposed to connect the red one. The red one goes to the shorter terminal. Please notice that this one is longer, this one is shorter, so I connect the red one to the shorter. All right, and the black one to the longer. So shorter goes to the tip, this one goes to the ring. The black one goes to the ring. Okay, and I'm going to again. All right. So this is my connection. Okay, they're stable. Okay, they're not going to get disconnected. So next, you're supposed to simply bend this part. This part is going to hold my wire, just in case someone is going to pull. It's not going to get disconnected. All right. Next, you're supposed to just pull up thermo insulation. So now we're supposed to just cover this piece by the thermo insulation. Now this plastic piece is already given by the factory inside of this connector, and simply this plastic thing protects from short circuit, okay, with the signal terminals, and simply just supposed to just close the connector. Okay, and one side is ready to use. So now we're supposed to connect the 1/4" jack to the other side, and we're supposed to do exactly the same thing. Okay, so first I'm going to prepare my 1/4" jack for soldering. Okay, don't squeeze too hard, because we don't want to damage the jack. And now we're supposed to just do soldering. Okay, as I said, we're just preparing them for the wires. All right, so my 1/4" jack is prepared. Next, I'm supposed to prepare the wire. So keep in mind that you're supposed to put this first. Next, we're supposed to put the thermo insulation, and next we're supposed to strip the wire. Okay, so we got this done. All right, almost done. Okay, take the scissors to cut this aluminum foil. Okay, this is my ground. I call this ground. Next, I'm going to strip these 2 signal wires. All right, so now we're going to the soldering. Keep in mind you're supposed to do good job because you don't want to experience some kind of strange noise during your performance. All right. Okay, this wire could be a little bit too long, that's why I'm going to make it a little bit shorter. I'm going to cut this a little bit. All right. And again, the short terminal is my tip. The longer one is my ring. And this is my ground. So, oh, by the way, we're supposed to open this part. Okay, like this. Make sure that the wire is going to go through. And now let's perform the soldering. Looks great. Be careful, it's red. Be careful, it's hot. Just get burned a little bit. Okay, now the short terminal is supposed to be connected with red. Why with red? Because on the other end I also connect the short one with red. And the black one goes to the longer one. All right. Next, we're supposed to just protect this wire. Okay, by bending this part to make sure that if someone is going to pull this connector out of the mixer or the instrument, okay, this is not going to disconnect my wires from the jack. Okay, so I believe this is good enough. All right, now we're supposed to put the thermo insulation on. Use the hot air gun. As you could see, the wire is protected, and now we're supposed to simply close the jack. And as you can see, we made the wire Okay, it is called balanced because it has 3 terminals. Unbalanced one has 2 terminals. This is unbalanced, and this is balanced. Okay, in order to check if this wire is going to work, we can use the digital multimeter. If I have, let's say, no access right now to the mixer or instrument, okay, you're supposed to use digital multimeter to test it, and let me show you how to do it. This is my digital multimeter. I'm going to check the continuity, so turn this on, and okay, I have function continuity marked by the diode symbol or music note, but it could be also labeled by some kind of a Wi-Fi symbol as well. Okay, so how you can check if this is the proper one to make the test. When you are going to touch these 2 leads together, you're supposed to hear the sound. Okay, if the meter is sounding, means there is a current flowing through these 2 leads. Okay, so let's check if my tips are connected together. So I have one tip and there's another. They are connected. Okay, let's check if there is connection between the rings. Yes. And this is my ground. Yes. And if you want to make extra tests, you're supposed to check if these terminals are not shorted together. So check if there is no connection between them. Okay, you're not supposed to have any connections between ground and ring and tip, and you don't supposed to have any connection between tip and ring. So if the meter is quiet, it means that your wire is going to work with the instrument. Okay, so as you can see, very cheap way to make kind of expensive wire, because if you want to buy this in the store, you would pay some money for it. Okay, so if you like this video, please give us a like and consider subscription, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you.